Hey guys, NZG here and welcome to a different video which I thought would be great to do. In today's video we are going to be reacting to my old YouTube videos from 2020 to 2021. As you might recall, if you're an old viewer of mine, we did this back in 2021 to do the 2018 and 2019 videos. I'm doing this just to see how much I've progressed in the past 4 years. And yeah, I just hope I get a few personal laughs out of this, a bit of enjoyment, and yeah, let's get started. So basically where it spans from 2020 goes a long way. So in that year alone, because of COVID mostly, contributed to the fact that I made at least 80 videos during the year, at least 80 videos. Goodness. And I'm just gonna quickly check where the 2020 videos start. So I found my first video of 2020, which is the channel trailer 2020. Is this a good trailer? No, it's not. It's shitty frame rate, shitty bitrate in everything. It's just also a bunch of edited text I did in Microsoft Video Editor. Like, just the simple presets and all. Nothing too special. Yeah, I'm surprised why I even made that. From here on out is my Kirby and the Amazing Mirror playthrough. Starting with episode 2. I did episode 1 back in 2019, technically. But I kept going with this. I'll take a look. I felt proud of this thumbnail at the time. I'm still proud of it. But this was just me laying on my bed. And I did this all these thumbnails before I used a Photopea was in Microsoft Paint. God, I missed that intro. I had that intro just because I thought, oh, if I get a good intro like that, my channel will definitely blow up alone just because of that. No, that's not how this works. I mean, just look at how I commentate.
Welcome back to part 5 of Kirby and the Amazing Mirror.
Okay, so basically here, I ought to tell you, for the first 2 years from 2019 to 5 years, guys, from 2019 to 2024, I had used a laptop. I used 2 different laptops, but they're laptops regardless, and recording any video with a laptop is bad, really bad, especially I had a regular $500 office laptop. It was not intended for gaming. I didn't know that at the time because I did not understand computers fully, apart from, oh yes, they can play games, they can open apps and browse the internet, and yeah. So laptops I had didn't really have graphics card. They're all integrated, like meaning that all the RAM and processing power was just from the CPU alone, and that alone hurts. So here I am, I can't even record any gameplay of mine without stuttering or lag. This problem just continued until this year alone when I finally got a Elgato capture card, and I recorded separately to my Xbox, which I have here, and now every gameplay I post to my channel is running smoothly. It looks just about the minimum of how I want it to be, and I'm quite happy. I'm so glad these days are over. Also, one thing regarding is my voice. So basically, reason why I sound like that, and I sound muffled like, oh, hey guys, we're just gonna be it's mostly because my parents, you know, at the time I was relatively still new doing this stuff, so it wasn't even 2 years up to this video here, so I was still relatively nervous about speaking, and quite frankly, it's only been a month and a half since I first started doing webcams, so again, I was nervous. I remember the first time I uploaded a thumbnail with my face in it for a video. Like, I hadn't even recorded like a video with my face cam yet, but just the thumbnail alone, I was nervous uploading that just because I was scared to put my face out there. But as of now, I'm alright doing such, so I can see the improvement there at least. I occasionally did some animations during this time, so Tiny Man 2, and I did a sequel to this, to the original Tiny Man video, just because no sound, no nothing. But anyways, just because it was my first Tiny Man, the animation was my first video to blow up on YouTube. I remembered, like, I don't know, 12 days later after I uploaded it, I see the view count, I was like, oh, 300? Holy, I didn't know people would like this. That video alone, I'd done that animation with just a photo inside my dad's truck. I was in Amberley at the showgrounds, and I was just sitting there. It was like a athletics tournament, and I was just waiting. I just did that in there, and then I did an animated video of the 6x3 meme. I thought it was pretty decent, even looking at it now. So this is one of my few good videos of 2020, I believe.
+6. Oh, 12. Now add 6. I don't know.
This is the main part of my 2020 season here. This is just all meme reaction and stuff, me just reacting to things. And as I stated before, my computer can't handle the rendering, so I just thought I had to resort to watching memes and stuff and just reacting just because it was the only content I could make that wasn't lagging every second or so. This here is the first bit of music that I've ever made and even released publicly. Most of it's just a bunch of spread out drums and weird, wacky beat tempo stuff I did. There's no real melody, it's just drums mostly. It's odd. Maybe I could do something with it in a remix one day, who knows. So some more music and some small shit posts and stuff. It was also the year I met Nathan for the first time. If anyone remembers CommentBot 15 by some chance, this was his old profile pic right here. But he's recently changed it to just his face and the entire name itself. He's just dropped the name entirely to Nathan something. Do check out his channel though. Anyways, more music. It wasn't even really my music. Not Splice, Soundtrap, which is like owned by Splice, something like that. But anyways, I used those samples here to make all the stuff here. I'm not the proudest of it. I'm glad I've improved as a music producer at least. Do check out my music channel as well if you are interested. But you don't have to. Just some more memes and stuff. Again, here is me just basically plagiarizing other content creators, and I'm not proud of that either, but I still keep this here as a reminder of what not to do with a YouTube career, and I live and learn, is what I'm hoping at least. More meme reactions, NZG intro for 10 minutes for some reason. That makes sense. I was sort of copying out of Nathan's homework. And here is my first NZG highlights. I just recently uploaded the number 3 because I definitely wanted to compile some of my new recent videos into that. I was a big Skeppy fan in 2020, so Bad Boy Halo, Skeppy, Technoblade even, but I've moved on now. There's been some drama with him and stuff, I don't know, 3 years ago. You know, I don't hate him personally or anything. Just thanks for the memories, Skeppy. So some more music, some more Soundtrap samples I just used. It's not really copyrighted. I'm clearly don't plan on making money from any of these 8 viewed videos anyway. I tried out doing a Google Chrome for Windows 10 tutorial just because, oh wow, if I do a tutorial I'll get views. No. There's hundreds of people who've probably done a video like this better than me already. Also, Windows 10 is now outdated. Unfortunately, it was a great user software. Maybe, to me personally, I didn't find any problems, but if you had any problems, I understand. More Skeppy content, more Septiply. I think most of us on YouTube know about that one. Okay, more music, more shitposting, more meme reactions, and I did a mini-series called John Stick. Basically a stick version of John Wick. Is it good? I tell you, hold on, let me just show you. Okay, so he's in the forest, he's wounded. He's just trying to recover, there's some fire. Oh right, his place that was destroyed had burnt out because someone launched a missile at his house. And he hears the police and he's running over. Okay, wait. Okay, that was a poor choice of animation from me. Why would he want to run over to the rock to intentionally see the police? Like, that was a bad choice to do. I believe you'd want to run away from the police, but I don't know what I was thinking, apparently. Oh, what's that? What is that? Okay, police. They're checking out documents. Okay, okay. So now he's running because obviously the police saw him and now they're shooting at him. There's the police car arriving. Here's John Stick. He's running and he's running. He hits a tree on the head and he gets a concussion. Oh, mysterious figure. But now what? Episode 3 coming? No, I did not do an episode 3. I apologize for anyone who, by some chance, was waiting for that. Sorry. Here's me trying to compliment CommentBot 15, and I'm surprised. He had a legitimate fake store created, or is it a real store? He had this, and he had his logo printed all over these different items. Actually, there's a description. Is it still there? I didn't even know I had... Oh, I know it. Yeah, I had my hopes up for a minute. Oh, well, at least the name's still there, at least. Ah, yep. Here it is. I'm watching this. This is a milestone for me right here. And here's a speech from me, I believe.
Don't.
Goodness gracious, why am I wearing a cap?
100 subscribers, 101 specifically, but still. It's always, like,
Once again, poor audio mixing from me. I can't even hear myself. Also, the commentary is bad too, but I like to know I improved on that. You can hear me, right, guys? Right? Oh yeah, Russell Westbrook's greatest three-pointer of all time. It was the one against the Nuggets. I still love Russell, but unfortunately, I've just seen him in recent years. The decline it's already evident. I'm sad to see it. There's going to be a day within the next 3 or 4 years he's going to retire, and I'm going to be very upset. What a moment, though, to cap off his 50-point game against Denver. A beautiful moment. Historic day. Just another NBA highlight. Starboy, but you're in the bathroom. I did a review on NBA 2K21 because, I mean, fair enough. I was blown away at the time in 2020 about the next generation graphics, and I was like, oh man, it's gonna look like this all the time. 2025, does it look like that, guys? Not exactly. It's not as cinematic as the trailers shows, but it's definitely better. We are like 3 years away from the next console generation, aren't we? I literally just got this Xbox just 10 months ago, so hopefully I'd be keen to see what they do with the next one. Lots of more music. I believe I implemented some more of my input with MIDI controls and drums especially, so it's just a slow learning here. Do check it out if you want, but it's not the best of my work, I tell you. Yes, my first Plants vs. Zombies playthrough. I don't know what went wrong, but the first 7 parts, the frame rate was actually like steady on. It's slow, but at least you can see it. But for some reason, when I get to part 9 or part 10, my computer suddenly just doesn't want to record it anymore, and it's just lagging every 5 seconds. There was just some technical jargon I wasn't too sure of. Some more Skeppy memes because, oh, for God's sake, why? Cursed images I did, GTA train logic. That's basically me just another reaction video. More Skeppy content. I even drew Skeppy with a timeline. I remembered releasing this video. I was like showing this to just some schoolmates. This is just the shittiest shitpost I have ever made, let me tell you.
Mission failed. We'll get 'em next time.
What absolute garbage. Oh, here's me 5 years ago practicing my basketball jump shots.
Hey guys, NZG here, and I thought I could do a bright basketball video for you guys.
Alright, because it's not just a computer stuttering, it's me too, my voice. And right now, I kid you not, me making this video, this is a very recurring thing in me, is I say something wrong like, oh hey guys, welcome to the next video. And then I redo and I have to say, welcome to my new video. And you don't usually see that because I make sure to cut all that out, because I know you guys don't want to hear me stuttering over my words all over and over. I can never find the right words exactly, but I just do my best at least. I do want to improve on that. Anyways, here's my first jump shot. A big brick. Yep. You cannot see anything, mostly because it's evening. It's sunset and it's dark. Alright, I pulled the garage down because what you're seeing right now is my laptop recording, because I didn't have a phone back then, and I put it down in case the basketball went into the garage and hit the laptop. But watch this beautiful shot here. There I go. Another one. Baby! Also, because of the splash music, I'm also a big Chris Smoove fan. I love his content. He's just great montages of NBA 2K gameplay. You should check him out. I did a meme reaction with my sister. It's just meme reaction, but with my sister. There's nothing different about it, apart from my sister being in it. This is me reacting to scary animations, more bad posting. I did a NBA Live 97 playthrough. It was pretty good. It's a fun game. Like, retro 90s games are always fun to play, no matter what. I did a vlog of me going to Stuart Island. There it is again. I did a video of me going to Stuart Island, Queenstown, and Mount Cook. And honestly, Stewart Island in October, it was snowing still. So it's still very cold in those months. So like really, if you want to go there, do go in like November to March even. Well, yeah, if you want to avoid the cold. So basically, it's just a montage of lots and lots of photos we took on the way there. So we stayed the night at Dunedin. This is me posing. We're in Bluff now, and we are just about to get onto the... Okay, the ferry, but okay, here we are already on Stewart Island. There was an old shed, not an old shed, a stone lodge of some sort from like the 1800s. It was very beautiful looking. We went inside, I believe. Here's a photo. This is one of my favorite photos from that trip. Me, my mother, and my dad just on on the road here, just making this pose. An old ship that's been abandoned. That's an actual, shit. So that is either a Kia or a Kakapo or Kaka, one of those three, I think. That lovely majestic bird was on my arm. The owners of the place we were staying at let us just feed the bird as well. Very lovely. We did snowmen because it was still snow. Yes, here's the snowman. I named him Gary. He melted the very next day. Rest in peace, my dear friend. I miss you. There's me standing next to my beautiful creation. My sister or I did that, but a lovely flower to compliment Gary. There was some beautiful views across the island, seriously. You really need to go visit Stewart Island if you can. Oh yeah, this was also the first time we got to see Kiwi. It was at night, and we were in the van trying to look for it, us and a tour guide of some sort. And yeah, we saw one. It was just straddling right in front of us across the road. Very cute things, but yeah, flightless birds. We try to protect them, man. They're seriously in danger. Just more meme reactions. I did my second NZG highlights video, SpongeBob Employee of the Month gameplay. Yeah, that one didn't work out, unfortunately. I did a meme edit of Shaq Fu I called it a tragedy reborn. It's just me using, I was very piss poor at cutting people out. That was a horrible work job on that. Right, because of the relatively release game at the time, Shaq Fu and stuff. So basically my idea here was basically have him turn on the game, and then the portal opens up, and then the player gets sucked into the Shaq universe. What I will say is that the timing of that, I had to wait 10 seconds. Look, me at the time wasn't too sure about timing or pacing, so you're gonna see some very sloppy edits from this early stuff I did, and also that the portal just drifted off into oblivion somehow. Like, not even a sound effects. Like, this is, I would happily redo all this again if I could. I actually could, yeah. I could do it right now, but that's mostly the reason I'm not doing it is because I don't think it's a good idea in general. I have other ideas I want to go upon sometime in the future, and maybe at some point I'll redo this. Maybe. I can't guarantee that, guys. Not like the John Stick episodes. You've seen that. I think that I did a relatively good fight scene. Oh, bullet dodge. Another punch. Okay. Okay, that was relatively average at best. No. I also did a Unus Annus tribute. I was there when the final live stream happens. It was a beautiful 1 year of content, guys. Here I was trying out the This Person Does Not Exist website, and well, I was relatively disgusted by some of the inhumane features and some of the, like this here. That is a Monsters Inc. monster if I've ever seen one.
Oh no, no. Oh no.
Don't worry, young Peter, I was just as disgusted as you were. More Microsoft Paint stuff and Scribble.io. I believe this is me and Nathan, or is it just me and a random? No, it's just me and randoms. I tried looking at stuff on eBay, just weird items. There was some genuinely interesting items, I'll say that. So yeah, a tan short-striped Eastern Canadian grade 1 skunk. Like, is that a hide of some sort? I couldn't see it because my face cam is obviously covering half the text. So you get to buy nothing. At that point, why are you even spending? Honestly, it's just consumerism for the sake of it. My frame rate is noticeably worse, and I'm assuming now, with my knowledge, it's just because of the wear and tear of the laptop. Like, honestly, PCs last way longer than laptops, of course, right? We can agree on that. This video in general is way less watchable than my first part of Plants vs. Zombies from this time. Okay, so this is the end of 2020 with this video here. Thank you for 2020. I'd reached 100 150 subs. I was only on 6.8k views. That is nuts. I am currently almost at 68,000 views. That is a big contrast from 5 years ago for me. Seriously, guys. Thank you for watching. Like, I really do appreciate you guys taking your time to watch this. Makes me feel loved. I did a Bob the Builder edit with PewDiePie and other friends such as Jacksepticeye and Markiplier. I went to Time Zone 4 years ago. I mean, I went to Time Zone, like, I go there like once every 2 to 3 years, really, so it's a sort of usual occurring thing for me on like special occasions like my birthday and stuff. Here's me bowling. Look at this. An average throw. The go-karts was definitely fun though. This one in particular, the cars were jumping. Yeah, what I will comment though is I'm sort of just an awkward sort of man-child who does not know what he's doing half the time, and I just sort of shy away to the corner. Alright, this is my comfort space, really. I just like to just do my own stuff in this little corner of the internet, my YouTube channel and all, and that I just feel okay. But here, I felt really okay just because I was having fun at an arcade with my sister. I miss her. She's been living in Auckland for 2 years now, and yeah, it's a bit lonely for me because just now. More reactions, more time-lapse art from Microsoft Paint. I did a Call Me If You Get Lost edit. I think it's pretty good. I did a whole PewDiePie and Demon Slayer series. I think it's relatively alright. And yes, here it is. Here is my 2 episodes with, 1 episode. I unfortunately couldn't get Nathan for that 2nd episode, but yeah, he got someone to just draw Among Us at the end, and I got really pissed off at him. Those were great times. I would love to have Nathan back for a YouTube video. I really would. He's just currently doing like car stuff now. He's a very car fanatic kind of guy. He used to be into computers a lot, obviously, when he met me. I tell you the story about how I met Nathan. I was at school in my 10th grade or year 10, depending on where you live in the world. Basically same thing. So I was 14 and all. We were both 14. And then it was a PE class at like early in the morning in one of our old school buildings. And I was just sitting there. You know, I had my laptop out and we hadn't started anything yet, so I was just currently looking at my YouTube channel at the time. It's still at just, I don't know, 50, 20, like 30 subscribers and all. You know, just seeing my analytics and all, not knowing how bad my content truly was at the time. But anyways, this guy on my left here just suddenly just sits down beside me and all. I wasn't paying too much attention to him. I was like, oh, just another student. And then what does he do? He looks over to my computer and faces me and says, oh hey, Naz, you have a YouTube channel and all? Something like that. It was a long time ago. I don't know the conversation exactly what it was now. I don't remember. But anyways, that's how it started. It was all history from there, guys. That's how I met Nathan. We've had a good run. I'm hoping we can continue that run someday. Nathan, if you're watching this, please get in touch with me. I'd love to do another video. Something, or even just hang out. I actually saw Nathan at a get-together with all of our old friends from high school, like 4 months ago. What is that? Yeah, 4 months ago now. It's been 4 months. We went to Lone Star and Christchurch, and all. It was a great get-together with friends and even some of the old teachers we got along with nicely. It was a fun night. We have now come full circle to this video, and just like that, guys, that's gonna do it for me for today. If you enjoyed this reflection video of mine, please leave a like and consider subscribing for more, and I will see you in the next one, hopefully.